my beloved one, come close and listen carefully. This isn't just another message, and it isn't something you can brush aside or take lightly. I'm speaking straight to your heart in this very moment, and I need you to hear me. Time is moving quickly now. There are just 3 hours left. The energy around you is shifting. The spiritual atmosphere is changing, and I've placed your soul on high alert, not to scare you, but to prepare you for what's coming. Someone is about to speak words that carry the power to change everything. Their voice will carry weight. What they say could shift the direction of your life, your sense of stability, and even the way others see you. They're getting ready to say something tied to the very thing you've been praying about behind closed doors, in the quiet moments no one else saw. I know every tear you've cried. I've heard your whispers in the silence. This isn't a coincidence. It's divine timing. I'm asking you to pause. Be still. Stay open. Let your heart be ready for what's about to unfold. You have not been forgotten in all of this. Not for a moment. Even when it felt like the world turned its back, when you were walking through the storm with a brave face and a breaking heart, I saw you. I saw the strength it took to smile when you didn't feel strong. I saw the questions in your soul, wondering if anything was really moving or changing. And now, my child, I'm telling you, everything is moving. Heaven is fully aware. The unseen realm is already shifting in your favor. Someone who once doubted you, someone whose silence echoed louder than words, is about to speak. And not just privately, but publicly. They're going to say something they've been holding back for far too long. That's why I've placed you on spiritual alert. It's not to signal danger. It's to let you know that divine disruption is here. Something sacred is rising behind the scenes. Don't concern yourself with how others will respond. This moment isn't about gaining approval or applause. It's about awakening. It's about truth rising up. This person has carried a truth, like a weight in their chest, and now it can't be held any longer. Their heart is pounding, their thoughts are filled with you, and they're caught in a battle between fear and truth. I've been working inside of them quietly, softening what was hard, unraveling the confusion, preparing the way. You asked me for a sign. You whispered, God, if this is real, please show me. And now, the moment is approaching. The words they're about to speak will come as a surprise, not only to you but to many others. It will be public. It will stir emotion. Some people will be shocked. Others might pretend not to care. But I want you to remember this. I saw it coming. I've been guiding you, preparing you in ways you didn't always understand. That dream you had last week, that strange feeling in your spirit yesterday, that was me. I've been speaking to your soul all along. You're not imagining things. You're not losing touch. You're spiritually awake and you're hearing me. You've been chosen for this moment, marked for this transition. I didn't raise the alert out of fear. I did it to give you clarity. I don't want you to misread what's about to happen. It might not appear miraculous at first. It might come quietly, a little awkward even, but its ripple will change everything. That person, the one whose name keeps rising in your heart, is about to speak what should have been said a long time ago. And when they do, something will break free. It will begin to heal a deep place in you that's been left wide open for too long. You may feel scared. You might want to retreat again to protect your heart like you've done before. But I'm asking you, stay present, stay open, stay grounded in humility. This isn't about chasing anything or proving yourself. It's about witnessing something sacred. You won't need to convince them. You won't need to beg for clarity. They're stepping forward because I've stirred them awake from the inside out. I've reminded them of who you are. I've shown them what they lost. I've brought to the surface just how deeply they care. This is my doing, not yours. What they're about to say was planted in their spirit by my hand. I've watered that seed in silence, and now it's about to bloom in front of the world. But even though others may see it, this moment is meant for your heart. The angels around you are already rejoicing. They know what's coming. They've been whispering your name, wrapping their wings around your home, your future, your heart. No weapon formed against this unveiling will succeed. You don't need to force a thing. You don't have to prove your worth. You already proved it when you chose faith over fear. You already passed the test when you kept trusting me, even when it felt like I was silent. And now I'm bringing you the clarity you've waited for, the truth you've longed for, the love you almost gave up believing in. Yes, child, love is returning. But this time, it's different. This time, it's real. It's honest. It comes with evidence, not empty promises. The person who hurt you once didn't mean to. They were hiding behind pride, behind distractions and excuses. But I've stripped all of that away. They've had dreams they couldn't shake. Their heart has been restless. They've seen signs they couldn't ignore. They even saw someone who reminded them of you, and the tears came uninvited. The pressure has built to a breaking point. They can't keep it inside any longer. They're about to say something bold, something that might come out clumsy or uncertain, but it will be real. Don't brush it off. Don't underestimate what it takes for them to say it. Even if it's not perfect, even if it feels strange, know this: I've written this script. I'm the one directing this scene, and I'm doing it out of love for you. You've shown more patience than most people could. You've grown through the silence. You've surrendered again and again. You're not who you used to be. I'm so proud of who you've become. Even in your lowest moments, you didn't close your heart completely. You left a little crack of hope, and that's where I'm stepping in now. That announcement will be like a knock at that window. It may feel surreal, but it's real. More real than anything you felt in a long time. I haven't forgotten about you. I didn't ignore your prayers. I've been working in the unseen so that when the time came, your story could speak louder than your pain. Now, there are only 3 hours left, but this isn't a warning. It's a countdown to divine alignment. Stay grounded. Keep your peace. Don't let distractions pull you off course. Something sacred is being born. An old cycle is ending. A new chapter is beginning. It may come as a message, a social post, a phone call, or even a knock at your door. However it shows up, you'll feel it in your spirit before it reaches your ears. And I'll keep confirming it for you through signs, numbers, timing. You'll know it's me. Don't panic. This moment was always meant for you. You've been prepared. You're not alone. The angels are on red alert with you, clearing unseen obstacles, shifting divine timing, aligning everything perfectly. I've stirred old emotions in many hearts. I've brought buried truths to the surface. The one you love has been in their own quiet battle, but they're surrendering now. Not to you, to me. And when they surrender to truth, love follows. And when love flows, it sets everything free. Let the words come. Let them land where they need to. You don't need to control this moment. Just receive it. You're not being led to heartbreak. You're being led to freedom. I know you've feared false hope. I know you've been let down, but this is different. I've stepped in myself. I'm not speaking through someone else. I'm not delaying any longer. This is the moment because now your heart is finally aligned with your destiny. It took time. It took loss. It took growth and long stretches of silence. But now it's time. The announcement is coming. One you didn't expect, but your soul always needed. You'll remember this moment forever. It will become part of your story, your testimony. So please, trust me now. In these final hours, don't let fear take hold. Don't overthink or spiral. Just stay near to me. Breathe deep. Let your soul rest. Because after this moment, things will begin shifting fast. You'll need your strength, but I will be with you. I'll give you wisdom when people start asking questions. I'll give you grace when emotions start to rise. I'll give you discernment when the past tries to sneak in again. And more than anything, I'll give you peace. The kind of peace that doesn't make sense but holds you anyway. The kind of peace that confirms, yes, this is me. You've waited long enough. You've bloomed in the dark. Now it's time to shine in the light. This is your season of revelation. What this person is about to say won't just stir emotions. It will set your life on its destined path. You were never abandoned, never overlooked. You were being shaped, and now you're not just ready, you're chosen. That's why you feel everything so deeply right now. Your spirit knows the truth. Something sacred is about to arrive. And as each minute passes, the final 3 hours grow smaller. Can you feel it in the air? That pressure? That stirring? It's not fear, it's the anticipation of destiny. This isn't fear you're feeling, it's the natural pull of the divine plan that's unfolding around you. You were never meant to miss this moment. That's why you've been waking up in the middle of the night without knowing why. That's why your dreams have become so vivid lately. That's why you keep seeing signs, repeating numbers, names that stick in your mind, places that stir something deep inside you, and emotions that seem to come out of nowhere and won't go away. That's me. That's the divine. That's heaven gently tapping you on the shoulder, quietly saying, pay attention. You're not imagining things. You're not overthinking. You're not too sensitive. You're spiritually awake. And that awareness is exactly what's needed from you right now. The person connected to this moment, yes, the one that's been weighing on your heart, they're feeling it too. They may look strong on the outside, but deep down, they're shaking. I've been showing them the truth slowly, in layers, not all at once, but just enough for them to begin to see clearly. Now, I've placed something heavy on their heart, something they can no longer ignore or carry in silence. While they were asleep, I whispered to their spirit. I reminded them of you, your face, your energy, how it felt to be near you, and the deep connection they once tried to bury in shame. You see, I'm not only speaking to you, I speak to everyone who is part of your purpose. And this person, they are tied to your path in ways that no one else can truly understand. That's why what's about to be said matters so much. It's not just words being spoken, it's spiritual alignment coming into form. They tried to move on, they tried to suppress their feelings, to push the truth away, but every time they heard your name or saw something that reminded them of you, they felt it like a sudden ache in their chest. That wasn't random. That was me, gently and lovingly pulling their soul back toward the truth they tried to escape. And now the weight of pretending has grown too heavy to carry. They're going to speak. It might not come out all at once. Their hands might shake, they might pause or stumble over their words, but the moment is coming. And when they speak, something within you will shift. Not in a painful way, but in a way that brings deep release. You'll feel the atmosphere change. You'll feel it in your body, like something real is breaking free. That's your spirit recognizing that a long-awaited promise is finally being fulfilled. You've been second-guessing your worth lately. You've been questioning why things had to be so difficult, wondering if you were foolish for loving so deeply. But hear this, you were never wrong. You were chosen for this kind of love, for a love that heals, that awakens, that transforms. That's why people are drawn to you but also intimidated by your presence. You carry light. You carry divine depth. You reflect truth in a way that makes others uncomfortable, not because you're doing something wrong, but because you help reveal what they've tried to keep hidden, and that's why this person couldn't truly let you go. They may have pulled away, they may have stayed silent, but I never let them forget you. And I know the fear that's creeping in. You're asking, what if I'm setting myself up to be hurt again? But this time, it's different. I've blocked every false return. I've protected you from people who didn't have good intentions for your heart, and even though those exits were painful, now you understand they were necessary. This, however, this is sacred. This person carries something holy, something they were always meant to give to you. Their words will carry weight. This isn't about games or manipulation. This is a divine confession, and through it, I'm creating a new path for both of you. So don't miss what's coming. Don't let doubt drown out the moment. Don't let fear or outside noise distract you from what I've prepared. Stay close to me, talk to me, ask for clarity, ask for peace. I will give both to you freely. I will guide you in what to say, how to feel, how to respond. You don't need to overthink this. Just stay in alignment with your heart and with me. Keep your heart open, but protect your peace. You've waited long enough. This person took longer than they should have, but I didn't let them come to you until it was genuine. And now, it is. This is the moment. Right now. These next few hours matter more than you realize. Even as you read this, the angels are already moving. One is beside them, whispering strength and courage into their thoughts. Another is right by your side, calming your spirit and keeping your heart steady. Heaven isn't treating this lightly. This is no ordinary event. This is holy. A spiritual bridge is forming between you. And when they finally release their truth, it will feel like heavy chains falling off your soul. You will feel lighter. You will breathe more freely. You may even cry, not from pain, but from finally feeling seen, known, and understood. After all the waiting, all the silence, all the rejection and confusion, you will finally hear what your heart has been aching for. I know it's hard to believe. I know your hope has been tested. But remember, haven't I shown up for you before? Haven't I opened doors no one else could open? Haven't I taken hopeless situations and turned them into sacred new beginnings? I'm doing it again. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are my masterpiece. And I've been writing a redemption story around your life that no one can stop. I'm not finished with you. I'm only just beginning. And this moment, this shift you're about to experience is the start of something you'll never need to chase or doubt. It will come together effortlessly because I'm the one making it happen. And when I'm in something, No one can break it apart. Their words may come out slowly, maybe even awkwardly. But don't focus on the delivery. Focus on the heart behind it. Healing is going to follow. I'm going to give you the clarity you've been praying for. I'm going to restore the parts of you that felt broken. I'm going to soften the places that hardened out of survival. You've carried this burden long enough. Now it's time to receive. I want you to get ready. These next 3 hours will hold the final echoes of an old season. And after this person speaks, a brand new season will rush in. Fast, unexpected, and full of my fingerprints. You'll look back and understand. You'll feel me smile, and you'll finally see why it all had to happen exactly as it did. They're going to notice the shift in you. They'll look at your life and wonder how everything changed so quickly, so suddenly. But you'll know better. You'll know this wasn't something that just happened out of nowhere. This was sacred. This was divine timing. This was me responding to your quiet, unwavering faith. There were people who misjudged you. They didn't understand your silence, and they thought it meant weakness. They mistook your solitude for failure. But what they didn't see were the nights you spent calling out to me with a heart full of hope and pain. They didn't witness the strength it took to keep loving someone who couldn't even tell you how they truly felt. They didn't hear the prayers whispered through tears. They didn't see how often you forgave without ever demanding recognition. But I saw. I saw it all. And now I'm honoring every bit of it. I'm releasing favor over your life in ways that are beyond your imagination. What's happening now is only the beginning. So much more is on the way. Doors you didn't even knock on will swing open. Opportunities you never chased will come looking for you. Blessings you never expected will arrive suddenly. And it's all because you didn't quit. You didn't let the world harden you. You stayed soft, you stayed faithful, and you stayed close to me. And I reward that. This shift in your life is more than just change, it's a spiritual announcement. It's like a trumpet sounding in the spirit realm, declaring a new chapter not just in your circumstances, but in your very identity. People will begin to see you through new eyes. You'll carry yourself differently. You'll speak and be heard, not ignored. You'll love and be deeply loved in return because I'm rebuilding what was broken, and I'm restoring what the enemy tried to take away from you. Jesus is speaking over your life right now, saying, I've opened a door that no one can close. What I have set in motion for you, nothing can stop. In a world that often feels overwhelming, I am your refuge. I am your strength. I am always right here with you, especially when times get hard. Before this weekend, your life will be overflowing with so much grace, peace, and provision that the worries that once kept you up at night will be washed away. I am sending help, people who will support you, resources that will lift you up, and financial blessings you didn't even think were possible. I've already assigned angels to surround and protect you and the ones you love. If you feel their presence, if you trust in the divine guidance of angels, hold on to that faith. Because faith is the bridge between where you are and where I'm taking you. Without it, you can't please me. But when you seek me, I promise, you will be rewarded. I'm transforming your life even now. The sorrow you've carried is being turned into joy. The lack you've experienced is being turned into abundance. Jesus is the bread of life, and anyone who comes to him will never go hungry, spiritually, emotionally, or physically. He is the light that pierces through your darkness, and if you're tired, if you're worn down, come to him. He will give you the rest your soul has been longing for. If you trust Jesus, let your heart be open to him. Let yourself fall into his peace, into his love, into the comfort that only he can give. God, thank you for bringing us into this new month. I ask for your hand of protection over our families and our loved ones. Keep us safe. Fill our days with good health, with blessings, and with the strength to face whatever comes. Clear our hearts of fear, stress, and doubt, and when hard times show up, help us to trust you, not just with our words, but with our whole hearts. Help us not to lean on what we think we understand, but to rest in the truth that you're guiding us through it all. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you for always being near. In Jesus' name, amen. And as we close, I want to speak this prayer over your heart. Lord, we're walking this path of love with hopeful hearts. We ask for your wisdom and your timing as we wait for hearts to come into alignment. Let us be patient. Let us be strong. Let us recognize the beauty in the unfolding. When love does arrive, may it be soft and deep, the kind that touches the core of who we are. Let the connections we form now become strong enough to last. And as the year moves toward its end, may we see love revealed in its fullness with no more hiding, no more silence, just honesty, joy, and peace. God, surround us with your guidance. Walk with us as we step forward into this season. Thank you for being with us every step of the way, holding our hearts through it all. Amen. There is more waiting for you, another message, another moment of truth and love that your heart needs to hear. It's in the next video. When you're ready, it will be there. And if this message spoke to you, let it be a declaration. Let your heart say yes to this shift. Let it claim the blessings that are already being poured out. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are held.